Frank Capra would smile at this movie. I mean that as a compliment. Hi everyone, it's me, Grant, the movie and TV guy. Yeah, even the carryovers from 2022 are good. Hey everyone, it's me, Grant, the movie and TV guy. Welcome to Raised on Popcorn with Grant, everyone. Today, we are talking kind of slightly early, unless you're in the New York and LA area. I saw a screening tonight, a slightly early screening, for a movie. Movies and TV, that's what we do here, and that movie is A Man Called Otto. O-T-T-O, as the movie constantly says. A Man Called Otto is based on a novel called A Man Called Hove, I believe that's how you pronounce it, which was also previously adapted into a film of the same name. It's a Swedish novel, and the original film is Swedish. This is the English language American adaptation. Tom Hanks, America's Dad, Tom Hanks, who also produces the film, plays Otto Anderson. He is a sort of... He lives in sort of a not really a subdivision, but kind of like an apartment, like a complex. Not even really an apartment, like a housing neighborhood complex. And he's sort of the unofficial king of the neighborhood. Oh, also I should mention this movie is directed by Mark Forster, who previously did Finding Neverland and Monsters Ball. My apologies. Don't forget the director, Grant. Oh, all right. So this film is he's Otto Anderson. He basically every morning he gets up and he makes his rounds. He makes sure the gates to the area is nice and locked up. He makes sure inspect the yard for the poop that the dog of this kind of bratty young woman is constantly leaving. He looks on all his neighbors with a certain level of disdain. But Otto wasn't always like this. 6 months ago, he was sort of a pillar of the neighborhood and loved by everyone. But also 6 months ago, he had a wife, Sonia, who is played in flashbacks by Legion's Rachel Keller. She is gone. She died of cancer. And 6 months prior to the events of the film, and Otto basically has had enough of life. He's going to end it all. He's going to do the last few things, but he finds his attempted suicides frequently interrupted by the various assorted sort of oddballs in this neighborhood complex. But the biggest one of all is the new neighbor moving in, a woman named Marisol. She is played in her English language debut by Latinx actress Mariana Trevino, I believe that's how you pronounce it. She's a perky ray of sunshine that is completely unfazed by his grumpiness, and she is going to be in Otto's life and get to know him, whether he likes it or not. And through this unlikely friendship, along with her and her kind of severely stupid husband and adorable daughters, he teaches her how to drive for the first time. She's also pregnant with her child. Teaches her how to drive, and he forms an unexpected bond with a young paperboy that he at first scoffed at and insulted, who was a former pupil of his wife, who is transgender, and gives him sort of a sanctuary when he runs into some trouble. And also, through these newfound relationships, he also begins to begin on the path of healing a long-held beef between him and his neighbor, who is very, very sick. Which is over a car. Very funny. But eventually, the biggest, not only is the perkiness in the way, but also a pesky real estate developer and his crew. He's played by Mike Birbiglia in a rare sort of antagonistic role, who is the sort of Goliath that's pushing around all the Davids that live in this area, and Otto is too good of a guy at heart to stand for it, and becomes sort of, begins to reconnect with the community and try to help it, and finds a reason to live again through these sort of unique relationships. And it's a simple story, well told, and let the laughs and tear-jerking moments begin. So, Yeah, A Man Called Otto. You've heard of a movie like this before? It's very simple. It's a formula film. You know pretty much 20 minutes in where the story is basically heading. And yet, I kind of love this movie. And it works. And I think even at times when you feel like it really shouldn't, it works because of Tom Hanks. But the other reason it works, and the biggest, I think, reason it works, is Mariana Trevino. She is just a revelation in this movie as Marisol. She's sweet, and she's funny, and she's lovable, and she gives it as good as she gets it from Hanks's character. And in the wrong hands, even with this material, in the wrong hands, this character could have been a complete cipher of a character that has no inner life. But Trevino's too good of an actress, and she makes this character real to us in a way beyond even what's written. She makes this character worthy of our sympathy. This is a deeply moving film. It's also a very funny film. Frequently, I laughed out loud. And it was with a very enthusiastic preview audience tonight who all quite enjoyed it. This movie is opening wide this weekend. So it actually is out. It's technically a 2022 movie because it opened December 30th in LA and New York. So it counts toward just in toward for this year's movies. This movie is just really great. It's very Capra-esque, even all the way down to its, the little guy versus the corporate machine social commentary. I loved this movie. I've never seen the original or read the book, but I'm kind of interested in it now. There are some really great little side characters here that show up. One of the dudes from Please Don't Destroy is here for like a second as like a hardware store employee, and he's very funny. They got the actress who played like the other friend from Terrifier 2, who's sort of like the bitchy woman with the dog. And then also Truman Hanks, Tom Hanks' actual son, plays young Otto in the film during like the flashbacks to his courtship of his future wife. This movie is really terrific, and it kind of is a movie that I feel like is destined to sort of please audiences, and critics are, it's in the positive, it's 65%, something like that, but it is kind of stuffy. Some people, I'm like, yeah, this is a familiar movie, but it's a feel-good movie that I think really earns its feel-good moments. And Trevino is the best thing about this movie. I loved A Man Called Uncle. A Man Called Otto. Not quite enough to go completely all the way with it, but I can go pretty far with it. I'm going to give A Man Called Otto 4.5 out of 5 stars. This was an easy one to give this score to. I think this is a really terrific film, really funny, really well acted, and bring a couple of hankies with you because you might need them. So 4.5 out of 5 stars for A Man Called Otto. Let's close the book on it. Trailer trash, nice short trailer trash this week. Let me see, I think. Hold on. Oh, wrong list. There you go. All right. Oppenheimer. This is the newer trailer. Looks really good. The Jesus Revolution. Hippies and Jesus, man. Jesus, bro. Hey, Scotty. Jesus, bro. Yeah, looks good. 80 for Brady. Looks good. Talked about it before. 65. This is a movie where Adam Driver, it's in the future, and Adam Driver fights dinosaurs with laser guns. Looks pretty rad. And then Missing. We are seeing this on January 19th. We already got my ticket for it. A sequel to Searching and Run. I cannot wait for it. And was there shawarma? Yes. During the majority of the credits, there are sort of epilogue photos that are shown during the credits. Very worth checking out. Alright, that's it. We will be back tomorrow night for Megan, or as I like to call it, Mithrigan, which apparently is really good. The embargo lifted today, and it's at a 98% on Rotten Tomatoes. I think the January horror movie curse is sort of broken between this and Scream, because yeah, it's pretty amazing. we'll have a review of that. Also on my TikTok, we'll have first reactions out of the theater with me, Austin, and Sarah. We will also have Friday. We'll finally be reviewing. It's taken some time to get here, but we'll finally be reviewing The Whale, the newest film from Darren Aronofsky, starring Brendan Fraser, and more to come, including this really crazy movie that's coming out called The Devil Conspiracy, which is coming out next week. Plane, House Party, Women Talking, more to come. That'll all be next time, and until next time, I'm Grant, the movie and TV guy. I see it all, and I'm happy to share it with you. I love you all. I appreciate you all. I love you all classes missed. I love you 3000. Be kind to one another. If you like this video, give it a like if you want to. Give it a subscribe if you want to. Give it the bell. I don't know what it does, but that's what you're supposed to do, or so I've been told. If you want to find me elsewhere, reviews this and other fun stuff, you can check me out on letterboxd.com at Raised on Popcorn with Grant, Twitter at Raised Grant, Facebook Raised on Popcorn with Grant, serialized, all one word, all lowercase, Raised on Popcorn. Check out my podcast, Raised on Popcorn with Grant, the podcast, on Spotify and Anchor. Leave a comment, even if it's, hey Grant, I like waffles, it really helps out. Some of you already have, but even if you haven't, take care of yourself, take care of your mental health. It's incredibly important, and I want to know down below, what did you think of A Man Called Otto? Did you like the movie? Hate the movie? Think my opinion's good? Think I'm full of shit? Comment below, let me know. And until we meet again, we were all raised on popcorn. Make mine with extra butter. Catch you guys next time. Take care.